My name is Dan. It's nice to meet you. Good to see you again. If you're a guest here, it's great to have you. Great privilege for us to have you join our church family as we sing and learn and grow together. I get the privilege of serving as the pastor here at this church family, and also I get the thrill and privilege of telling you what the Bible teaches us, which we believe is God revealing himself to us through the person of Jesus and also the work of Jesus. So we'll dig in today in the Gospel of John. Before we get to that, last week you heard from Kate and I. Kate serves on our Kids Central CNY board, and we told you about a need that we have discerned here based on really the upheaval in the back-to-school schedule, the hybrid model, remote learning, and so on. So based on the urgent need and based on the expressed interest, and also based on your response, we have been able to open our preschool this season and also open a childcare, school-age childcare program this season. So we're gonna open our doors and our hearts to the neighborhoods and the kids and their families, and we're gonna collect whoever we can, and we're gonna give them socially distanced hugs. So we're so grateful for the opportunity. We have the resources. We've made a huge investment, and just in time, things fell into place for us to really make a wholehearted effort at connecting and caring for our neighborhood families. So would you be in prayer about that? Not only do we need you to pray, we would love for you to start referring us. Even in the days and era of social media and so on, the number one source of promotion and connection comes word of mouth. So if you have a mouth and you can form some words, we'd love for you to advocate for us and get the word out that we want to take care of school-age kids and preschool kids, and we're grateful for that. So we're in our series together here called Who Does Jesus Think He Is? And if you are married or if you are in business, you probably didn't take someone's word for it when they referred you to this person who you married and went into business with, right? You did. I'm assuming that most of you didn't marry somebody and it was a blind date marriage. I'm assuming that you didn't get into business with somebody who came highly recommended, but you never met. Because we know, right, that trusting someone else's words about someone is not wise. It tends not to be accurate. By the way, anybody ever met someone and then as you're meeting them and getting to know them, you start thinking to yourself, I misjudged them. Someone told me about them, I heard about them, Now, I know none of you do things like that, but occasionally there are people who get ensnared in those ways, and then you discover, I don't really recognize who someone told me they were. And the reason is because when we judge someone on someone else's words, it tends to be distorted, right? It's not really the real picture of who someone is. It also gets diluted. It doesn't help us always understand what version of this person they really are. So, if you wouldn't take someone else's word for it and then marry someone, if you wouldn't take someone else's word for it and then go into business with somebody, you probably would be not wise not to take someone else's word for it and then rest your eternal salvation in who someone said that this person was, right? There would be a lack of wisdom and accuracy in doing that. Trusting someone else's words about someone will always be risky, even more so in the way in which we rest our heart's joy and trust in someone else. Jesus didn't expect that you would rest your trust in someone else's words about himself. Jesus didn't expect you to hear someone else describing Jesus and then you say, yeah, I think I'm making my decision about